Hello guys, welcome back to another video. I hope everything is good, and today I want to bring you another kill build, and this time around is my all multiplicated damage mortar build. Okay, this build is absolutely nuts. However, you have to be careful how to use it because it lags with by using glass cannon you are kind of squishy already, so you have to be very cautious how you play. I don't recommend to use glass cannon if you don't feel comfortable. I do it because I've been using glass cannon for since title of the 8, so I pretty much feel comfortable using the talent. And I also very smart where I place myself to engage against an enemy. However, I guess again you have to play more defensively in order to not be destroyed by the whoever you're fighting. Now, if you feel like the glass cannon is too much for you, that's no problem. You can also find another channel like Kinetic Momentum. I think this is the best runner up and also one of my favorite talents, especially for the kind of build. But the purpose of this build is to output the most damage that I can. Okay, and it's definitely noticeable. It can one shot if you have future initiative healer with impact reduce, so definitely it does a nasty amount of damage. However, again, you have to be careful how you play with this build, but keep in mind that this build definitely is gonna hurt whoever you touch. Could be even in PvE, still does a lot of damage. Now you notice that I have 2 Watkins and Harris here. Okay, and that's for getting that damage to armor. As you didn't know, damage to armor applies to explosive skills. Okay, so that's why you have the contractors to get that 88%, and also the capacitor has 12. So with the capacitor it's 12, contractors 8 is already 20, and then 5 had 25% damage to armor. Very noticeable. You're not gonna see on the tooltip. Keep that in mind, guys. The tooltip is not gonna show damage to armor, but when you hit somebody with the turret, you will see bigger numbers than this. Okay, and not only that, I also have maximum explosive damage. Okay, I have 30 here with the strategic alignment, which is 15, then another 15 with 2 group of sombras. Okay, and then I have, I believe, 10 from the specialist. This 40% explosive damage, and that combines with glass cannon, which is also multiplicated damage, which is 25, and also chokanized multiplicated damage. Okay, because it's total skill damage increase. Okay, when you see total, this is multiplicative. So you have potentially the most powerful mortar build out there. But again, you have to analyze the situation. If you have a lot of status effect and stuff like that, try to play very defensively, because the glass cannon, you can just easily die. You don't have a healer, or it's gonna be a little tough if you're not used to it. For me, I feel comfortable for this, so I can run this build no problem. But again, you have the option of changing glass cannon for kinetic momentum. The other things that you need to keep in mind that is having blast radius on your bow mods, and I'll tell you why. I put blast radius because when you get almost that 4% blast radius, the radius almost as big as the mortar one, right? Now there's a difference between the radius of the sticky bomb versus the radius of the mortar. The radius of the sticky bomb has damage drop off. Okay, so wherever the target hits within the circle, the radius is gonna either get full damage, or is the person's almost on the border of the radius, is barely gonna get any damage. So technically you would think, well, I'm gonna put damage mod here to increase that damage, but in reality 7.5% damage does not really gain as much when you have a bigger radius, so the target can have full damage. Okay, That's why I run 2 blast radius. Now the hardest thing on this build is to get the both group of sombra. I've been having these pieces for a long time already. I think the hardest part that I'm telling you, it took me a lot of time to get, it was the Watkins and Harry with 2 yellows. After the change where the core attribute matters with the attributes here, it makes the RNG harder to get this type of drops, because one of the attributes is gonna be based on the core attribute, and usually the Watkins and Harry comes with reds, meaning that the majority you're gonna get a mixture of 1 red and 1 yellow. Okay, so you're rarely gonna get 2 yellows in one Watkins and Harry, especially skill damage, skill haste. So it took me a while to get this build done. I think it's something different. It's fantastic. I would like to have here skill haste, but again, with the difficulty of getting the rolls that I want, this is like a placeholder. So in the future, I would like to have skill haste in here. But for the turret, I don't think I need to go on the mods, because usually you will put the mods that comes with a specialization. And if you have skill haste here maxed out, you can just put it in there. That's the build, guys. You'll be surprised how even with the capacitor, when you shoot a target, because you have so much damage, including multiplicative with glass cannon and the Watkins and Harrys and the contractors, you can definitely shred somebody that is squishy as well. So if you catch somebody like a skill build that is running away from you, use the capacitor, you're gonna down him really quick. And not only that, then most of them might use glass cannon anyways. Okay, so it's basically free 50% damage with on top of all the damage that you have on your build. Okay, so that's the build, guys. This is another variation that I have. So ideally you would like to run this build in a healer group. Okay, a healer, yourself, and some 2 other DPS, and you have a future initiative healer with power resolve, and you fully buff. You will see that even your turret can just one-shot people very easily. Okay, so the other things as a tip is be careful with EMPs. Yeah, okay, because everybody complains about the mortar turret, but the mortar turret is one of the easiest skill to counter. Okay, you can just EMP sticky it, you can jammer it. Okay, and it could be very rough if you have somebody nearby and you don't have somebody to support you. The sticky is your secondary. Okay, I'm just gonna make a different video how to set up your skills. I see a lot of people doing a wrong mistake when it comes to using skills, putting 2 auto of denials skill instead of having 1 single target and 1 arrow of denial. You always need a skill that you can manage when they pushing you, okay, that is not an arrow of denial. And in this case you want the explosive sticky. So that's, guys, that's the build. If you have any questions, again, feel free to drop a comment in the section below, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Peace, guys.